while you were under?
Oh, way up there. And you'd be back in the room now for a while after you stove.
And you've only just noticed, and it's been there for at least, what, nearly an hour maybe now?
And you've been sitting on it.
I know.
Move. Yeah, you were actually sitting on it when I came in.
I know. It'd be interesting to see the dog's reaction while you're under it. Because it was only when you were under, the dog was going nuts.
Was it?
You know what would be really interesting? I reckon we should put Jack under.
Well, we did actually discuss that before, didn't we?
Sick, man.
Wouldn't it be classed as animal cruelty, you know?
Yeah,
He's
we've got
thinking about it. He's thinking about it.
You can just sit.
How's the doggy experience?
Morph into a human. Shit.
Things have gone a little bit too weird.
Right, are you ready?
Yeah, man, just explain to me all the
Okay,
radio
right,
waves.
we're going
and
to scramble your brain, we're going to turn you into a cabbage.
fucking nuts, eh?
I'm fucking wrong, yeah. Wrong line.
Feel free, mate. It's nothing there, even the phone's on contact.
What do you mind?
No, do it, mate.
I'm telling you now, you're not
You know
picking
the
it up.
Ganzfeld
Well,
effect, don't you? You know about that ping pong balls and
Yeah, yeah.
just a white noise. We've devised something a bit different now, whereas just rather than just give you the red, you know, so you've got no perception of light and everything, we give you two primary colours.
Okay,
So, being up to now is the only one that said I could mostly see red, green, red, green, red, green.
Right.
Everyone else sees colours, kaleidoscopes and whatever.
Okay.
So, just let yourself go.
Okay.
If you just do red, green, that's all you see. But if you feel like you're going under, just go with it.
Go with it.
Go with it. And
I was going to say, I do meditate anyway. Is that going to make any sort of
no,
difference?
it won't make any difference at all.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, you're still conscious.
Yeah.
And the frequencies we want you to hear. No matter how hard you try not to hear them,
Yeah.
you're still going to hear them.
Right, no, I mean, as in I'm used to put myself under.
Oh,
anyway,
go for it, go for it. Yeah.
I do on the Ouija, don't I?
Yeah.
I go completely under when I do the Ouija.
Right. Well, look, go for it now, and you know we'll be able to see the effects of.
Yeah,
you know.
no worries. I mean, I say it may not go that way.
Yeah,
It's
if
just
you don't go that way,
curious
just
yeah.
because the binaural beats and the light may affect you differently, and you find yourself on this program.
So the main
just
thing is
can't.
basically just relax, just go with it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can do that.
Okay.
No worries.
Just feel comfortable with it, and
Yeah.
if you don't like it, just say, and we'll just unplug it.
No worries. That's
And
it.
you want to talk about what you're doing, just start talking.
That's okay. Yeah.
If you need the pen and paper, you just feel like you want to generate something down, so
Cool. Yeah, no
Just
worries.
go for
man.
it. Okay.
Nick, don't slag us off, okay? We're in the room, don't forget. We're in control.
But blame my friend here for the programme he's putting on. So your first bit of an Nokian run.
Okay, do you want to put your hand in there?
Find a Nokian.
That
Tribal speak.
No, the Nokian is the language of angels.
is that comfortable or too tight?
No,
Or
that is fine.
that's fine.
That's
Okay,
fine.
secret is try and keep your hand as still as possible.
Comfortable there?
Yeah.
I'm not touching your groin, I promise. You put that bit down.
I'm sure you isn't that one, Liz. Don't worry about it.
These there ready for you. Alright, sort out your program. You'll have the lights first when you feel that's comfortable.
Yep.
Say, or you know, if it comes to the max and I can't go any further, I'll just stop anyway. The same with the sounds. The sounds you want to blot out everything around you, but not so loud.
That's going to be uncomfortable.
Yeah, yeah, and don't open your eyes.
No,
You look at it
shut.
through, yeah,
Okay.
through your eyelids.
So it's pretty much the same as if you're meditating on a candle, isn't it? Your eyes shut and you can still see the impression.
I think that's more or less exactly what it is.
The stylish on you, Nick.
Oh, cheers, man. Yeah. Oh, nice one. Fucking hell. Don't be put off by the Nokian, you know, I was joking.
Is that behind your ears? Okay.
Yeah.
No risks.
I'll wake up in a cage or something. Right?
Wake up after being tranquilised. By a dart, I mean.
Just be a big fucking donut. I'm psychic in your Robert 666, isn't it?
move that back so it stays in view, okay?
Okay, you can see that there, can't you?
Yeah.
This one doesn't really matter, this one.
Okay, do we record off?
Yeah.
than anyone else's.
Maybe say that they are this program.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, I've got really bad eyesight, but and they're almost in sync with each other. You know, I've been able to tell not each eye's been flashing at the same rate on some of the other programs, but they are almost in sync with each other. They're not quite.
So you've got the full green.
Yeah. That's the first time I've seen green. It's on the left as well, isn't it? I can't see the right one properly.
You don't go to sleep. With that one peaceful there, we were looking at it that way. You just go to sleep. And it went green, and the machine actually took it down to the next level. And it went green again. It dropped about 4 levels of total calm and that.
Wait, stand in, stand on. I think that might just pick up on camera now, actually. If that doesn't, my comment will be. When's the bloody fucking sneeze? That's right. I just been in the toilet and I'm not well, and then Rob went to live and I thought, oh, I've got to say something, I've got to warn him, and I went, just to let you know, I've been in the toilet, I've left the window open, but just to warn you. Felt like I might do. That's why I said before, anybody want me to try and go?
No. Excuse me, you push these.
Alan, you turn the heating off? Anyone else cold? Really? My nerves, you know. My nerves are getting the better of me now because I know I'm next. I was a big shit bag last time, wasn't I? How long's this one for?
You only thought you got the wrong one, and if it's something wrong with the program, and so 7 minutes.
Well, I wasn't supposed to be that long.
No.
I got the 40-minute one last time, didn't I?
I think it was over 40 minutes.
Yeah. But I was, I don't know if you said anything like 10 minutes. Fuck that. Yeah, I was looking over that down there. Even though, you know, you watch somebody else go in there and they come on. But I was happy to just saying that because I know other people have been under longer. So you just saying something. But I feel like I always put them in that.
When Mel came out, she said she thought that she was over a few minutes.
Yeah, she did,
But
yeah.
she said it felt like a few minutes,
Yeah.
but I know it was.
Yeah. And the mad thing is, Ricky went under again, but with a different programme. And he was almost exact to the minute, wasn't he? What did he get for a 25-minute programme?
Yeah.
And we said, how long do you think? And I think he said 20-25 minutes, and he was almost spot on. So the second time round, he was more conscious of the real time going. So that's when we said, we're going to stop it now, because we're all consciously aware of how long you're under for.
But
we were all going to
watch out for it
Yeah.
second time round.
Because we were all going to do it again, weren't we, that night?
Mm.
And it was when Ricky got spot on near enough the time, how long he'd been, we all said, no, it's 2.
That's what I was saying before, your brain
Yeah.
recognise and remember.
Yeah. Not that you can't hear any, although we're all talking now, well, you can't hear us talking, can you? He's been trying to get pretty far when I'm on there.
I'm on each phone. Oh, stop it. Switch off.
Rise down, that's nasty to me, come on. Fucking stick me under and stick me under it all day. The best of it is, like, you know, I do spend most of the day on my own because he's at work or whatever, and it still doesn't stop me talking. Doesn't. Nobody talks to the dog. Oh God, he's probably not acting out, is he, for this meter? So what's that meter measuring?
It's
Is that strap on his hand?
yeah. It's
So it's your heart rate,
Or-
like a blood
heart
pressure
rate,
monitor.
brain activity, or, you know, everything
Mm.
affects it.
God, this light show is really intense, isn't it? Did you ask me to do that right? Was the feet bright? Did you have it quite bright?
Heart
Was TC quite bright? I know TV
rate,
is
so
all. Well, that's just too much for something. That is a musical tune, isn't it? What we're listening to now, is that what he's listening to? Or is that
No,
what
that's
it's-
it. That's just giving us an audio and visual representation of the stress level.
I see.
We can't hear. Well, we can if you listen carefully to the.
Yeah, because last time we could only hear
Yeah.
the odd little bit, couldn't we?
Mm.
I'm with you. So was that a new bit of kit, that, or was that just something we didn't have last time?
I just didn't bring it last time. I brought it this time because we were supposed to have the coils.
Yeah,
and
you
then
wanted
the
to see the
helmet thing.
reactions to that. They haven't got batteries, you know, I could have been alright.
Mm.
Who shit is that upstairs? Who shit?
What do you mean?
Who jumped?
No one?
Trying to be quiet and trying to escape.
What, with elephant shoes on? They didn't do a fucking very good job. Excuse my French. No way. No, he has not. I've seen more green in his lights as well than I've seen in any of the others.
Yeah, listen to it. It didn't hear. Listen to it.
Even the camera might be this whole version of green. That noise where you can hear now, that's his heart rate monitor thing.
No. Oh, that noise. That's
That's the
coming
machine.
out from his headphones. What we
I was just about to say, because if that's that one machine, it isn't half in tune with them lights flashing, because like, I was watching them, listening to that and watching them lights, and they were both.
Mm. He's got himself in a pretty calm state.
He is, he's sort of like, you know, actually, he's asleep. I think that's the only movements I've seen in his head. He's trying to move his taped hand.
When it hits a stressful bit, you'll hear that one.
You know.
written.
Not yet, I haven't done.
I think you'd be pleasantly surprised when you do.
Actually, you can do that as well, because I have had to watch it, and you just make it really tiny, in the morning back, in the morning doing it, and it goes out of the way, and it relaxes
Wakes
it
you
totally,
up,
or people
okay.
leave me, go home and scream clean the house, because they've got so much energy, you don't know what to do with it.
See, I've got OCD as well, which is probably my hypnosis, which does know. It bugs the crap out of me, does it, doesn't it? I'm going to do the house work, I say, right, you do this, you do that, and then I go, I'll do this. I'll leave you a little list for when you come in. And 9 times out of 10 I've done a holiday. Picked them up from work today and I went, I've left you the list, but I've done most of it. Was you conscious that your breathing had changed, did you?
Just like chill, feeling like twisted. Feeling down the wall.
Was it somebody else that was wrong? Was it Ricky saying was that wrong? Did you notice your hands were shaking? When I passed you that cup of coffee, your hands were proper shaking. Did you notice that?
Once I was feeling like that relaxed it over. So,
Yeah. You did look quite spaced when you come off, didn't you? You
just kind of.
looked as if you'd been out of a really deep sleep and someone's just startled you and woke up, you know, and you're like that. It might have still been recording actually. When it plays back, have a look and see if it shows me passing him the coffee, because his hands was proper shaking. When we used to see like we're all talking now, whoever was talking in the room, apparently I was looking straight at them when we were talking. You know, as if I was following the conversation going around the room. Even to the point where someone spoke and they spoke and I went like that and then I looked back, didn't I? But I was not conscious of that, so I was conscious that I could, before I could tell it was a voice speaking to me, I could hear what I thought was someone whispering, and I was consciously aware that I was, you know, you like turning to twitch, yeah. I was conscious I was doing that, but then the minute I could hear the voice, I wasn't conscious I was moving my head, and apparently I wasn't, but I was there, I was physically laughing, but there was no noise coming out. Was you were saying you were feeling warm tonight, while you were under? CC was just saying he was.
Yeah. I don't know if you were getting the same type of feeling as me, as though you were under a red light.
I was just getting like heat, like a gent.
On your arms?
Yeah, like a side heat
yeah.
on my arms. And also like a little bit of pressure.
No, I wasn't getting pressure. I was definitely getting heat and fingers and
like heat warm, like but pressure on it as well. Like light pressure.
That's an interesting one, isn't it? It's a feel something like
I was swallowing this like something in it, chill. I got the taste of it, I was getting all the taste in this one. What was the taste of the chicken?
There's more there, anybody else wants some more seconds of anyone? And his arm, I think it was on one of them she made a funny noise when that made noise, but apparently when I was on there, she was totally not happy with it at all.
No, well, that was because she was under.
Yeah.
Or it was the tones.
But she didn't know I was under, she didn't know it was me that was under this, because she was upstairs still.
No, I don't think she actually went off till you were under.
I didn't she? I can't remember.
Send you these, would you mind sending Rick a report of your experience so we can, so, when I send in the program details, we'll tally them up. Are you still on Facebook? You can do it all on there if you want.
Yeah, do it all on Facebook.
Can I have that one? I printed that off for you.
That was more or less come pretty close to this program,
Is it?
from what I can remember.
I was just trying to get them up on my phone now, but I think that.
Perception from outside,
Yeah.
well,
Just because I'm next.
Yeah.
That was one of the NH channels I was seeing.
Was it?
That was one of the things.
When time?
When I was younger.
Yeah, but I didn't watch in the room when he was talking about those, was he?
That was the shape of it. It had the balls on the outside there, and I was like, well, that was in the middle. I was trying to work out how it would work on like that, because obviously the letters was pretty.
The missing link.
what we'll do for yours then, if you want to go on that, is we'll decide on which one without you now.
Oh yeah, obviously, yeah.
Before,
Yeah.
and see how close it comes, if it's all to the
Like it should be.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, because I could be like the control one tonight, couldn't I? Because we didn't have an extra person last time, did we? That's why you went under again, but then we stopped them because you knew exactly how long you'd been under, didn't you? I'm not having my hands strapped down then. You can go then.
same as humans do, and I think there's a lot more to it that we just don't know yet. We haven't learned about yet. Senses more like, you know, you get bombarded, and that's why people explain people can touch things, the things we might not, and vice versa, more or less.
Maybe the like scenario is as one sense falls, the other senses start to develop more. I don't think it's like a stupid comic book thing of the day, is that what? Really, in a way that is based on that. As you start to use your sight, you start to get on the way.
And even then I just see all the stuff in that, like lessons in youth artists. I don't actually do a lot of reading like that, because to me if I'm reading something, that's somebody else's interpretation of something that's going on. I just start to read anything now.
It's a lot of difficult to imagine, or when the gypsies used to go to find the money because she doesn't want the hex. Because years ago, she had one put on it and everything went wrong
And again, that to me comes down to your own perception of it. If you're thinking that you're unlucky, have you been watching the Dan Brown thing, the experiments?
Oh, the thing that I just said, I'm not with psychic Sally from up there. You know the last Dan Brown thing?
I don't know, in the stomach. Psychic Sally.
Yeah, when they put the bronze statue of the dog.
I didn't see that.
And he just placed it there, and it's telling you how to walk, this is your thing.
Oh yeah.
And psychic Sally came along and went, oh, I can feel you looking
Well,
at
haven't you
this.
seen the thing where they get debunked? They put a load of like stuff on the internet about this place. It's meant to be an old chocolate factory. And they put a load of like stuff on the internet, and she's like, oh, picking up someone being trampled by the horses. It was something this fellow just made up to try and he'd invited all these psychics along, made a load of fake information, distributed it, and then they started picking up all the fake information. And then they were saying, well, you had it in your mind, so that's how we got it.
the way that answer, isn't it? You always got an answer.
What happened was, I was in Australia, and one of the nurses that was looking after me, and I noticed a bruise there, and I said, oh God, how have you done that to your arm? She goes, done what? Well, you've got a cracking bruise just there. And as I'd said that, she went like that, and as she went like that, I could see something, and I went, can I just take a picture of your arm? And she went, yeah, why? And I went, I'll show you in a minute. Took a picture of it. Now, I took the picture, so I know it's 100% genuine. She didn't even know there was a bruise on her arm. What can you say? What can you say?
I want that as my logo.
What can you say?
Yeah, Ghostbusters.
Isn't it? All it's missing is the circle, isn't it? Yeah. Now, when I showed her back, she went, how did you do that? And I went, what do you mean? She goes, you just done that with one of those trick things. How did you do it? And I said, I swear to God, that's the bruise on your arm. I'll show it now, that's it. I'm not going to tell you when you need to see it. You know when someone says, oh, you can see something in something and you can't see it? Like, what can you see? Now, if someone would have passed me that like you now and told me the story, I'd go, oh yeah, you know, that's not real. But she didn't even know there was a bruise on her arm. And she could when I told her, but when she'd done that to look at the bruise, she couldn't see what the image was. So that's why I took a picture of it and I went, yeah, what's that? And she went, oh, you just done, how did you do that? One of those things. I said, I swear to God, that's what I see, and that's why I wanted to take a picture of it.
And she would have been looking at a different angle, wouldn't she?
Yeah.
But again, that's to me, it's again the thing you're trying to take a face out so you can see a pattern. It's very interesting.
Hey guys, last 2 seconds.
Apart from a little twitch of his head and a hand movement, he hasn't really done much, has he?
He's had an interesting program over the years, and kind of listening to what he says.
It's Yeah, man. Fucking hell.
Weren't sure if you were coming back to Earth then.
Tell you what, mate, that was as freaky for you guys, it was for me. Fuck.
How'd you feel?
Impressions on that, mate?
Eh?
What's your impressions on that one?
Give me another go.
Give it another go.
Fucking hell. Some tricky shit. It really is good.
How are you feeling now after it? You feeling space to anything or?
Yeah, I don't know. Sort of like I feel like I'm just come back out of it, you know?
Yeah.
Just,
Yeah.
it's a really weird feeling.
Like you
sort of-
being asleep or something like that, waking up.
almost like, you know, you used to go in the old dentist chair, you know, after you had that anaesthetic, and that you'd be waking up in like the waiting room,
Yeah.
you know, and your senses are coming back
Mm.
to you.
Any visualisation or anything during it? Did you see anything? Or?
A lot of it was tunnels, spirally psychedelic tunnels, and every so often they'd like really speed up, they slow down, twisty tunnels, and there'd be a point where it just go like, the entire vision just go like a blue, and it was the most relaxing feeling, and then it would go from that and it'd speed back up again through these tunnels, and there was like a real white sort of spinning sphere which would either go into like the sign of like a star, not a pentagram, cheers mate, anyways, but it would just spin off into the background, it'd be flying around me, I could feel it in my vision moving across, and I was sort of consciously trying to follow it and stuff. There were like sort of these like green discs, and the only way I could describe it, you know, like years ago they had like on the obviously Commodore Amiga demos, I see like a helicopter, like a sort of cylinder, like the blades, and they'd be sort of going up and down stuff. I had the sensation a couple of times of the being reversed back out of a wormhole, you know, almost like the tunnel you're going down at sort of full speed,
Spitting you back out.
and then you'll come straight back up it again.
Can I make a comment?
The Matrix has got not
Darren
much.
had in his damage program last time. He had the exact same feeling coming out of the tunnel backwards, and I don't know if I'm jumping to conclusions, but Darren's program ran over the time limit, the actual timer itself. Yours is the only other
Yeah,
person who
yours.
has
Once
as well.
once it went to zero,
You're like
carried on for another minute.
Did it?
Yeah.
I was aware. Well, I think I was aware that I was sort of coming out of it, but it's almost like, you know, when you have like a really good sleep in the morning.
Do you know what, you looked asleep from this side.
Did it? And I was like, fuck it, I want a
You
couple
were
more
so,
minutes.
so chilled, it was unreal.
You know,
How long do you feel like?
probably something similar to what Dean said, maybe sort of 10-15 minutes. What did you set me for?
Well, it was 30
What was it? Yeah, it felt at least half of that.
Yeah.
Because like you say, like the concept of time is just, it's not there.
Disappears, doesn't it?
Yeah, you're just concentrating on so many other things.
So you will get very calm,
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden it just goes, it drays up again.
that may well have been where I found it was going to like this sort of bluey type of plain imagery, you know, just all I could see was just blue,
Yeah.
not defined in any form or shape, just blue, and then I say it started racing to me because like the tunnels were, it was like I was flying back down the tunnel again. It was sort of spinning sometimes, you know, like sort of spinning like left and right.
Your HTC.
Oh, amazing. So I don't know if any of that makes sense to you or what you said or whatever, but thank you for the opportunity. It was an interest to the.
You do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
How do you feel now?
I feel alright now.
You like, I hope you watch it play back because you really did look asleep.
Yeah.
You just like, apart from a little twitch of your head like that and a movement of your hand, and I think I saw you trying to move your hand that was taped. Other than that, you didn't
I think,
move at
like I
all.
was saying to Rob, consciously, I was trying to follow the sort of spinning discs that was like sort of flying out
So
of
it wasn't
vision.
happening to you then, sorry.
And they'll, no, I was just in the middle of it.
Yeah.
It sort of come in and then go back out, and I was trying to follow where they were going, but they were coming over my shoulder, and I knew I couldn't. But it wasn't a sort of panic. It was, oh well, there you go. They'll be back. And sure enough,
What about colours and things? Did you see different colours?
I saw a lot of colours. I saw a lot of orange. A lot of
Orange?
Yeah.
Oh.
Turquoise. I saw those beautiful colours of blue.
Blue. Right.
That's interesting.
Any sounds?
There were times where it felt like surround sound whispering, but I couldn't understand
See, I got that
what it
first.
said. It was just like,
Yeah, I
you know,
I
like
got
that.
first.
it was strange. Like, again, it wasn't like intimidating or nothing, but I was aware, but it wasn't all the way through. It seemed to be maybe, if I could put a time on it, maybe say first half of it, possibly. It did seem to go away. There's like an extremely bright light as well. Again, another one of the tunnels, but the tunnel was sort of white. So it was, I was aware of going down like a white type of tunnel, and then like all my entire field of vision was just white for a few seconds.
See, I had the white tunnel, but it was different shades of white, if that makes
No,
sense.
no, this was straight. This was straight white. But I knew I was going down the tunnel.
But I was going backwards through the tunnel.
No, I went.
Knew, it was like, I knew I was going through the tunnel, but it was like I was going backwards through the tunnel, you know.
Yeah, no, I went right down the tunnel
You go forward,
to where I saw the white, only white in my vision. And then, like I say, it happened a couple of times. It was almost like feeling like I'd been pulled back through a wormhole, and I was aware I was reversing.
Was it you or the tunnel moving?
The tunnel.
The tunnel was moving.
Yeah, it was all totally first person perspective. I didn't feel like anything was like type around. It's like, you know, playing first person shooter on the Xbox. You know, it's just like that. There was no like sort of I was where I was here, and there was everything around me. But what a fucking experience.
I only just thought about it now. I remember while I was under, I was seeing something in my peripheral vision. And it's fucked up that because obviously
you've got now, have you?
yeah.
Well, that's because I was aware that these discs were going and they were going past me, but I knew I couldn't follow them. I don't know why, I was aware that
I was conscious that I was moving my head to listen to that whispering, but I was like, you know, when you're like that, you can hear something you're trying to...
Yeah.
I was conscious that I was doing that with my head, but then all of a sudden I could hear what it was saying, and then I wasn't moving my head then.
Well, where Rick was saying, it was almost like a Pink Floyd track or something. It wasn't obtrusive to the fact that, like when you listen to Pink Floyd and all of a sudden, like, you know, it gets louder and goes quieter, but you're still aware of that one tone behind it.
Yeah.
It was like that. It was.
So mine was like that, but mine came in and I could hear it, and once I could hear it, I wouldn't shut up.
Yeah. I couldn't make out what was actually saying. I was just aware. Well, I think I was aware. That there was like a like whispering.
Was you aware your breathing had changed? Did you consciously know because your breathing had changed quite dramatically at one point?
I didn't actually feel myself breathing, to be honest.
Your breathing went. Well, you know how everybody else was like. Yours was like.
That was probably some of the tunnels going.
But it only lasted. It only lasted. The really deep breath only lasted a split second, and then you was more or less like everybody else, like.
Yeah.
But your breathing did go really quite strange for about 20, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
I'm hoping you get an experience in there, you know, a spiritual kind, because that's what yours are programmed into it, you know, like.
I saw like no images or anything or whatever, like I say. It's more just sort of shapes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're naughty.
You just gave up.
Just a little bit.
No, I didn't anyway, Rob.
Yeah.
I couldn't come out and say to you I saw visions of anything or whatever.
Saw him himself.
Nothing good or nothing bad in either way. It was just like a lot of shapes and a lot of mad colours, and it's like beautiful.
On the colours dead trippy.
Yeah. It is literally like just taking it to yeah.
Now, when you were
watching
using
now.
that for your LPs, you know any of that?
No, not that. You can see sort of the red and green, and the flash of the red and green, and the intensity of the red and green, but it doesn't work on the same frequencies that I've been programming on this.
Because it's odd. As you hear the sound, I don't know if anyone else getting the same experience. As you hear the sound change,
Yeah, the
visual
lights, yeah, the
seems to
lights are
change.
changing,
Yeah, yeah, almost like it was in
definitely.
sync.
Yeah,
Like, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Don't know if you were getting the same thing.
It was like a sequence where it would, yeah.
I know, because remember you saying that last time, every now and again, it was like you'd hear bang,
Yeah.
and everything
And it was like the
changed.
lights,
Yeah.
like when you see a sound wave,
Were
you know, like when you
getting
drop a stone in the water and see the ripples.
Yeah.
Every now and then I could hear what sounded like a big bell being done, like a doing, and as the doing noise came through, the colours that I was seeing would like sort of change or vibrate the same as the sound I was hearing. That's what I was trying to say, because a lot of my colour was just white, but it was different shades of white, and more so when I heard donging noise. Say like it was dead bright white, it would sort of ripple to different shades of white, or it would add. I mean, at one point, we might have reported at one point I had like window wiper colours in different eyes, and like that was
You know,
that was
things you
quite
get
weird.
for your iPhones and that. It's like a little plastic case, you charge it up.
Oh, it's out over there by the chair. I'm supposed to do keys and everything.
Cheers.
You know what your iPhone does?
Yeah.
It's
And
charged.
after
It
you
gives
went to the ground
you
before
a
making
full
your
charge.
It's
So
like a
it's
couple
got
of
a
minutes.
USB adapter.
And as soon as I seen you moving, I thought, oh shit, he asked me for a cup of tea. So I ran out.
Yeah, we'll be couple
Do you want it rewinded?
yeah.
Do you want it rewinded before it goes back, yeah?
Was it ran out, was it?
Yeah.
My God, how many? That's 2 tapes now, isn't it? 2 tapes.
We got no more, have we? No, next time I'll have to bring an extra one.
Oh, what?